am in focus. Wow. This looks so grainy. Anyway, I'm here because I need to lay it on the line. I have some things on my mind. Okay. First of all, it's about my YouTube channel. Because I'm not getting very many comments, and the ones that I do get is few and far between, I am really losing my motivation. No, that is not a tattoo, that's straight. I'm losing my motivation. I don't see any point to it. I'm not making any money on this. I can't afford expensive equipment like all the other people that are half my age out there that can afford it. And I found out also that people are not watching the entire videos. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, fine. I don't always watch entire videos of my favorite YouTubers, and I'm not going to really name drop too much, but I will say I'm no PewDiePie, I'm not some big gamer person, I'm never going to have a big channel, you know, like CNanners or, oh my god, let's see. Well, let's see. Anybody that would have over 50,000 subs. I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to be Mr. Techno Difficult. You know, I'm not a comedian. Whatever. So, I wanted to say that. I don't know. For me, it's a hobby, and I'd like to make money, but it's got to be something that people want to see. You know, most of the stuff out there is video games and comedy and omegle trolling or other whatever trolling. You know, public pranks, whatever. Joey Graceffa, I'll never be him. You know, he's got some movie coming out, which is awesome. And I do understand that people are busy and are not always able to comment. I understand that maybe they just don't have anything to say. I don't blame them. I've had that happen to me too. I'm totally understanding of that. I'm not trying to be bitchy or nothing like that. I'm not trying to cut anybody down. That's not what internet's for. Apparently a ton of people think that it is for, like, tearing people down and criticizing, but it's not. My next thing I'm looking at here is regarding a website called mylife.com. I believe it charges for a 3-month membership. It's like $17.95, but for the year membership it's $9.95 a month, but they bill you annually. So I'm not sure how exactly that works. I may have to get that at some point soon in the next month, because I've got a ton of people trying to locate me. I don't know if, I think maybe they just got the wrong Sharon. There's some people that I want to stop, like, to just leave me alone. Like, I'm going to take my Facebook thing off my YouTube. So, I'm going to hold this paper here. These are some of the people. This is all that my life would tell me right now. It would tell me their area code. So then there's like a couple of 920. I know what the third one is. I know exactly who that is because it lists the person's age, and I know exactly who's looking for me. Then there's this person in Lawndale, North Carolina. I don't know anybody in North Carolina. Then you've got Colorado, Arkansas, Alabama, Las Cruces, New Mexico. That's showing up a lot. Let's see. I also found out that there's a search for a Dr. Sharon Evans in Roswell, New Mexico. Now, how ironic is that? That's pretty weird. Apparently, the searcher's location was from Lynchburg, Virginia. And I also noticed that there was a lot of searches from Mountain View, California. I don't know anybody in New Mexico or California except for, I know somebody in San Francisco. There was a search for a Lumpy 316. I don't know what that is. It must be some weird screen name. God, that mark looks like a fake tattoo. What happened was I was writing down all my list here, and I must have leaned on something. Kind of looks kind of cool. And my third thing is like I said in the first point, because I'm not getting very many comments, and the comments I do get are kind of, I don't know, I like them. I have no problem with them. Whatever. Nobody's really clicking like. So I'm basically going to do less hypnosis. It's not enjoyable to me anymore. I'm like, well, why do I want to do that? What is it doing? I'm neglecting things that I should be doing as an adult, as a person, and it's ridiculous. So I'm like, well, if people want to send me money, but I'm not going to beg for that, because that's just only people I know I would accept. And I don't really, I sign up with PayPal, but I don't really use it. I don't really understand it. And I got another plane flying over by me, and my stupid curtain fell down. I mean, I just think it would be too weird. I don't know. I mean, I thought that if I want to get bigger in the future, I might. But I'm just, like I said, I'm losing my motivation. I feel like people don't give a crap about what I do, because I'm just some plain person from where I'm from, and I don't know. It's just, I don't understand it. Like, I may not be as charismatic as other people. I may not be, like, entertaining or whatever. I don't know. And then, I guess, on a positive note, anyway, I had fun this weekend at GeekCon. Very memorable instances at the beginning. The first night, I was up until about 1:45. Went to bed. 2 hours later, alarm clock's going off. Someone I know, his friend recorded it and put it on Facebook. It was like 1 minute and 51 seconds of the alarm going off. That was kind of funny. Yeah, so I went and did karaoke Friday, Saturday night. Got a couple of things real cheap. I had brought my own food, so I didn't have to really spend very much money on food, because I didn't have as much this year. I'm hoping next year I'm going to plan, like, way better. I'm going to make sure I take a cab. I have money for cab fare, because we're probably going to have a little bit more stuff bringing with us. I'm going to have 2 costumes for sure. I'm just going to switch between the two, between the whole weekend, and depends on what. I probably won't wear one home, because it's just too hot. It was so bad. And then the other highlight was, I don't want to say much. All I know is it's just, it was so hot, and we got lost. I made a right turn instead of a left to go to the bus stop. And, well, basically I ended up, short story was, I ended up having to go in the ambulance with my son to the ER, and I'm like ticked. So I don't know how much my medical bill is going to be, and that's going to be really shitty. Heard of my friend. They're not my friends, but my, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. You know, if this means I'm going to lose some subs because I don't want to do as much hypnosis, well, I don't know, whatever. I mean, I don't know what people think that I can do. Like, they have no idea, you know. And like I said, I feel like people don't care. People aren't making comments, they're not clicking likes. I mean, I don't get it. Is there really something I'm doing wrong that would... I mean, they have to like something about it if they're watching, right? So, anybody, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, post it down below. I can't do all the fancy stuff like people with the little captions that pop up. I can't afford Adobe Photoshop, and I can't afford all the fancy stuff right now. Eventually, yeah. But we'll see. Later.